we're all different, we all have different goals and interests, but there's a shared value here that we all manage to make work. I came to Worthington in 1982 to visit people, old friends who were, one of whom's my neighbor now, one of your HCI founders, Antonia Lake, and her husband. And I was living in New York City and fell in love with this whole area. And so my wife and I rented a house up Kinnebrook Road for several years. And then this place came up for sale. It was 160 acres. Yeah, actually the reason I bought the original 160 acres here was because the Lakes, my friends, told me that there was a lot of road frontage and the developers were looking at it when it went on the market, and they were afraid it was going to be turned into a 2-acre lots up and down Patterson Road and up and down West Street on the backside. The Lakes and others started building this idea of a Kinne Brook Valley land trust agglomeration. First I heard about conservation restrictions was at a meeting at the Lakes House where Lincoln Fish, who was on the board of Hilltown Land Trust, gave a presentation about the Kinne Brook Valley and how, if we did this, we could conserve all this land, and there were these 2 state-owned wildlife reserves and so on, and how important this area was. And I thought, great. So I began, talking with my neighbors. I mean, I was not the leader of this at all. They were, the Lakes and Lincoln and other people. I just thought it was a good idea, so I went along with it. And I think because of this conserved corridor that goes from the 2,000 plus state wildlife reserve up here all the way down through the Hiram Fox Forest Reserve and down Kinnebrook. And it's there are parcels in between that are not under conservation restriction, but they're owned by people who are very committed to the land and aren't, for their own personal reasons, aren't interested in putting it in a CR, but they're interested in protecting it as wild space in some way. So we have a really nice little. And we all have the same values. We want to see this land kept rural and agricultural and as wild as it can be, but still, I think we all believe that it ought to also be a working landscape, that it's, and that there are lots of other creatures, including my fellow human beings, who can benefit and need to benefit from this land.